Welcome back, ladies and gentlemen. This is Unscripted, presented by Algonquin. We're here, day before the Super Bowl. Actually, day before the weekend of the Super Bowl.
It feels like tomorrow.
Feels like tomorrow.
It felt like tomorrow all week.
It felt like tomorrow since 2 weeks ago.
Never been so excited for a Super Bowl.
This is probably one of the highest anticipated games of my lifetime.
Yeah,
I don't know why. And like Colin Cowherd said something pretty smart. And I know some of his
That's
takes.
surprising.
Yeah, I know some of his takes are a little bit hot. But he was saying the other day, like for people outside of New England, this game has like zero ramifications.
Yeah,
like zero.
I wouldn't care if I was
Brady's the
outside
best
of
quarterback. Brady's the best quarterback of all time. Bill Belichick's the best coach of all time. They lose this, those two statements still hold.
Bless you.
But if they win, obviously they
thank
get
you.
cemented even further.
Yeah.
But his point was more, if they lose, Tom's still the greatest and Bill's still the greatest coach.
Dave Portnoy,
That's very
another noted great analyst, he said the same exact
Right.
thing. Like, it doesn't really matter
Right.
if they lose.
Right.
It would just be huge.
And I
if
hate
they
saying
could
that
win.
because then you get everyone that's like, oh, you're just preparing, like it makes excuses for when you lose.
It's
like,
true.
No, we're not. It's just simply true. Like he's
Yeah.
the greatest quarterback ever.
yeah,
and
it's a
he's the greatest
fact.
coach ever. Am I wrong?
No, you aren't wrong.
Okay, good. I just wanted to make sure we're all on the same page. Okay, gentlemen, let's dive right into this game. This episode is just going to be pretty much heavily focused on this game
Because it's like the biggest game of the
because
year.
it's the biggest game of the year, and there's not much. I mean, Kyrie can go do whatever he wants to do. We're not going to talk about that today. We're strictly focused on the Patriots.
I mean, I would say from my perspective, I don't know about you guys, but I feel like as our friend groups and just our school, honestly, I feel like New England revolves more around the Patriots than anyone else. None of the other sports team recently in the past 2 or 3 years.
Yeah.
Just because we made Super Bowl 3 years in a row, I feel like
Yeah,
everyone watches the Patriots. Because like even the girls watch the Patriots.
you're right.
Yeah.
Like they like actually know something about it, and like moms kind of care. So it's like I feel like it's more people care about it more than the Celtics would do.
Yeah, I think it just has to do with them being overall more successful. Like you
Yeah.
get a team that goes to the AFC Championship literally every single year, they're going to be more popular than a team
Yeah,
that
agreed.
has trouble making
Yeah.
their conference championship. And that's not a knock to the Celtics at all. I think it's probably harder to make the conference finals in basketball than it is in football. However, I think that he's not wrong.
Yeah.
Patriots are more popular because they're more successful.
Yeah. And they've been better for like
Exactly. And they have the
20 years.
greatest
Yeah.
athlete of all time in that sport and the
Yep.
greatest coach in that sport. And
Yep.
I mean, we do have the greatest coach in basketball history in Brad Stevens, but we're still waiting for that.
Yeah.
We're still waiting for Terry to become the GOAT.
Yep.
So I'm going to ask both of you the same question. So whoever answers first, think of the other person thinking your answer.
Okay.
What to you is the scariest part? I have my answer. What to you is the scariest part of this LA Rams team?
For me, I think it's the run game.
Okay.
I think if the Pats can stop the run, we'll win.
Fair.
But it's not easy. Gurley is a beast. Somehow C.J. Anderson is actually
C.J.
good.
Anderson.
I don't know if Gurley is healthy.
Doesn't matter. It's the Super Bowl.
No, I agree with Johnny.
But it's a Super Bowl.
Like last game, why would they play
Okay.
bowling ball?
This
to
is
C.J.
this is
Anderson?
really weird. Like I've never seen anything like this. You sign like a running back who's on the older side, and you've been playing him for the past 2 playoff games, right?
Yeah.
Gurley had a touchdown, but he hasn't been playing that much. And
he's
Sean
one of-
McVay said, "Oh yeah, I need to put him more in the game."
And he's
plan."
easily a top 5 running back in the NFL.
And
I'd
when
say
they
top 3.
when they asked
Yeah.
Gurley at media, they said, "Are you good? Like, are you gonna play?" He basically said, "Yeah." Like you just like yeah, with his sunglasses on, yeah. So I've never seen like an older player who got signed late in the season as a free agent take over almost an MVP. You can consider MVP caliber running back.
Yeah, 100%.
You'd say he's the best running back this season in the league, or would you say there's someone else better?
one off.
I'd say top 2, top 3.
Yeah.
But for me, honestly, it's the scariest part of this team is Aaron Donald.
Yeah.
I think he's a man.
I think he could have won. He's going to win Defensive Player of the Year, and
he deserves it.
I think he's just
MVP,
I think it goes
yeah.
Mahomes, Aaron Donald, in my
and it's
opinion.
close. I think it's closer than a lot of people give him credit for because I think he is one of the most talented defensive players I've ever watched.
Yeah.
And having a quarterback I mean, granted, don't take this out of context. He's the greatest quarterback of all time, but
Of course.
he is not the most mobile of all quarterbacks.
And Aaron
That
Donald's
wouldn't
fast.
be a bad
Aaron
statement.
Aaron
Yeah.
Donald
I
is
think
fast.
I think we can agree on the fact that Tom Brady is not the most mobile quarterback, considering the fact that Vince Wilfork has a faster 40 than him.
Yeah.
So that does scare me a little bit, but at the same time, the thing with the Patriots, they find your best player and they take them out of the game.
And we've already faced 2 pretty good pass rushes
Right.
in the Chiefs and the Chargers,
Right.
and Brady hasn't been sacked yet. I'm pretty sure.
Yeah.
Is that
No,
still?
their offensive
He's
line
not
is-
been sacked.
Hasn't been sacked this
Offensive
postseason.
line has been perfect.
think I was
That's
watching-
honestly-
I think
Because
I was watching-
Brady releases the ball within
Yeah.
2
Yeah.
seconds every play.
They
So
saw that
focused.
when Joey Bosa when sacked him
Yeah.
and mic'd up, he was like, "What? Don't throw it so quick."
He's like, why are you so? Yeah, well, I can't get to you.
No, but I think also in one of those mic'd ups, or I heard it somewhere, but someone within the Patriots organization, I forget if it was McDaniels or Belichick or Brady, or who it was, but it might have actually even been one of the offensive linemen. But they said that Skarnecki is the best offensive line coach in the history of the game.
Yeah.
Yeah, he definitely
And-
is.
I think
like,
Brady said
that.
to
That
me
gives
today.
me confidence. I mean, I'm still most scared of Aaron Donald out of anything, but that gives me more confidence going into this game because it's like, okay, well,
They were
he
all
knows
over
what
the
he's doing.
place all season.
Yeah.
It's insanely impressive.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's wild. But no, excitement levels are through the roof. After seeing Tom celebrate that AFC Championship game, the way he jumped up and down, I was
Rip
like,
off the helmet. Ah!
The best part is that it hasn't gotten old for him yet.
No.
He still has. He
said he wants to play till he's
if
45.
you asked me last year after the Tom versus Time thing, and people were like, "Does he really want to keep playing?" I would have said maybe like he'll play till he's 42.
Yeah.
I genuinely think he could play till 45.
Well,
right
he
now.
said
So
that's
what?
his goal.
Yeah,
45.
I honestly
Yeah.
think it's 45.
goal is 45.
This is actually another question I saw getting talked about on sports. I forget what, it might have been either the Will Kane show or Colin Coward. But the question was, they're in the middle of restructuring Tom's deal, and if say Tom his goal is to play till he's 45, right? So that's three years from now.
Yeah.
So say he asked for 3 years, $45 million.
On his extension, yeah.
Yeah, which is a massive pay cut, $15 million a year. That's like to put that in perspective. I think Tyrod Taylor's making around that.
Oh, damn.
So that's a big cut. But he asked for all $45 million of those dollars to be guaranteed. So you're paying him three years, $45 million up front.
So even if
he retires,
Right.
you still have to
That's
risk
the
that.
catch.
Right. So
Yeah.
the question is, and I think I know the answer for you guys, but the question on that show was, is it worth it? If he told you that, would you do it?
I think, of course.
I think I would pay $45
As long
million
as he's-
for
No,
1
yeah.
year
As long
of
as
Tom Brady.
as long as he's telling you he's going to keep playing,
Right.
pay him whatever he wants.
Right, and if he like the way I look at it is, say he plays 1 year and retires for the second 2 years on that extension, like I'd honestly pay $45 million for 1 year of Tom.
Yeah, and people were saying he was having a bad year this year, which is just not true.
It's
He had-
funny. No,
he
it's
had a-
funny because if his
For
bad
him,
year is
it
to
might
get
have
to the
been
Super
a-
Bowl, then
Yeah, what's a bad year if you're making the Super
Statistically,
Bowl?
Bowl.
I'm pretty sure statistically he had like better stats than Peyton Manning when Peyton Manning won MVP.
he did. Oh,
I'm
he
pretty
did.
sure that's
he did.
true.
And the most reliable quarterback stat, QBR, his is I think it's like 4 points higher than at least than Peyton's.
Yeah, he's had a ton of interceptions though that just go
Yeah.
like through receivers' hands.
Yeah,
and
no,
stuff
but like
Yeah.
probably
Tip.
60% of his interceptions have been tipped first.
Well, the
whether
one in the
it's by a
AFC
defensive player
right,
yeah.
or like Edelman.
Yeah.
Whoever's rooting against Brady, they always say, "Oh, we threw the pick, but D Ford was offsides." That literally hit Gronk straight up in the hands. It was literally Gronk put his hands in the same spot as he did on the sideline.
Yo, how about that
Couple plays
mic'd
later.
up of D Ford?
That was crazy.
Was
They
that
said I was
actually
offside.
offside?
Was that really?
Yeah.
Was that really offside?
It sounded like he didn't even
And
care.
he did the same thing in the Pro Bowl.
Yeah,
Yeah, he did. He lined up the offsides again in the
Yeah.
Pro Bowl, and that was worse.
Yeah.
It's wild.
Bad time to be D Ford.
Bad time to be D Ford. All right. Should we get to score predictions? Anything else? Anything else that we missed?
Well, I think
This is
based
kind
off
of
the
a- kind
money
of a
thing,
quick episode.
whatever, I'd pay anything to Brady at this point.
Yeah, exactly.
'Cause,
That's what I'm saying.
based off of his production, like if he's on the field, he's always gonna have that competitive edge.
Exactly.
He's not gonna play or he's bad. He said a long time ago, "I'm gonna play till I suck."
Yeah,
Yeah.
that last year, Peyton's last year, he got lucky that they won that Super Bowl because he had a
100%.
horrible
He
season.
Sucked.
Well,
watch him throw
Brock
every single ball
Osweiler
he
was
threw.
playing
He
in
would-
for him.
He would not be looked at the same way he is now if they hadn't won that Super
No
Bowl.
chance. No, zero chance. And I mean, quite frankly, look at everything Tom's done for this franchise. So what? We give him an extra $30 million for just being like he retires.
He's been
whatever.
taking pay cuts since.
Exactly. I mean, yeah, exactly.
I heard this thing that Gronk doesn't feel like he wants to retire because Brady doesn't want to retire.
Yeah, Gronk
probably
said that he's only going to play for a quarterback named Tom Brady.
Yeah.
So
I think maybe Gronk goes out with Brady.
I think so too, but I don't think it's going to be this year.
Before the playoffs, I kind of thought Gronk would be done after this year, but
don't
he's
think
had
so
a good
anymore.
2 games, so I'm kind of thinking he'll
I
want to
think,
keep
Honestly,
playing.
with
Like,
Gronk,
knock on wood, but Gronk really does.
We have wood
He's
underneath.
knocked on the wood.
Gronk really shows up in big games.
Dude,
Yeah.
because they know how reliable he's probably the most reliable pass catcher I've ever seen.
I mean, I think
in
Jules
the
is
NFL.
more reliable, but Gronk's right up there too.
Yeah, but the thing with Gronk, you can toss it up to him in three guys.
Yeah, they did toss it
You
up to
can't
him.
do
That ball that he caught at like the
exactly.
5-yard line.
You can't like
That
obviously.
was amazing.
Any catch to Jules, any throw to Jules in his chest, he's going to catch, minus the fluke that he had against Kansas City. But the thing with Gronk, the reason I think he's a little bit more valuable than Jules is you can actually throw it up to him when he's swarmed by 3 guys, and the percentage that he still catches it is like 90.
That just reminds me of that Super Bowl catch in 49. It was in the corner of the end zone. I just really like that.
That was
catch.
wild.
Yeah.
Before halftime, it was crazy.
They're wild. Yeah, I mean they got all the pieces. It's just
Yep.
whether they execute on Sunday and.
So, quick
Seems to
question:
me- yeah, quick answer.
Is anyone going to score in the first quarter?
Yes, 100%.
Yeah.
I think so. In a dome, first quarter.
Well, the Pats pass to, well, if the coin lands heads, 7-0 Pats.
Not whether we win, just if it lands heads.
If it lands heads, 7-0 Pats.
'Cause
If
we're gonna-
if they decide to take
who's
the ball.
electing?
We are.
We're away.
Yeah, we're the away team. So Slater.
How
said
are we
go.
away? How do they
Heads.
decide that?
Yeah. What? How do they decide that?
I honestly don't know. I think they might alternate between AFC.
Because they're
and
both
NFC.
2 seeds, so like
Or maybe it's record.
it could
I
be
don't know.
record. It could be record.
Yeah.
It probably is.
I don't know.
Actually, no. I think they switch off. I do think they switch off.
Okay. All I'm saying is if the Pats get the ball first, they're gonna go on their
Well, 'cause
first
you-
possession.
you
They're
think
gonna go
about
down.
it.
and score.
Okay, so
think
if
about
you,
it.
I heard if the Pats
We
get a
wore
first
white
down, then they think
jerseys.
they're going to score.
We wore white jerseys 49, white jerseys 51, white jerseys 53.
What did we wear last year?
Did we wear
Blue.
white last year? I think
No, we wore white last year. We've always worn white.
we wore. Oh, okay. So then never mind. Then
I think no. I think
know.
Well,
I think the
I
jersey
knew that
thing. The
it's
jersey thing is
alternate.
based off what
The
their
other-
team elects.
Yeah.
Like they may be, oh, we want to wear. Like the Rams came out as soon as they won. They're like, we want to wear
we
all.
know we don't know the answer to this, so
Yeah.
we probably should not.
That,
get
I
too
think
deep
this
into it.
visually, I think this will be a good game. The Rams throwbacks are nice.
Yeah, but
Yeah.
Those are nice.
Patriots white ones are unbeatable.
Those are great too.
Anything else
No.
before we get to score predictions?
No.
Oh wait. Which Patriots running back will have most touchdowns?
James White.
Yeah.
He's a Super
James
Bowl
White.
machine. He's a Super Bowl machine.
I think you'd be crazy to
Bet on
bet
Sony?
against that.
Yeah.
Just because James White every
James
time
White's
he's in
a
the
Super Bowl
Super Bowl.
machine.
That 51 Super Bowl he had.
Yo,
he had
did you
15
see the
catches, didn't
stat about Sony?
14.
He
I
played
think.
Sony last game. He played in I think 34 or 35 snaps, right?
Mm-hmm.
He got the ball 29 times.
That's wild.
So almost every time he was on the field,
Yeah.
he was getting handed the ball.
That's wild. That was also because it was like negative 80 degrees out.
yeah. I like that we switched out at running backs though. We
Yeah.
had Sony in the beginning game.
Yeah, and then like randomly Burkhead came in and scored at
That
the
was
end of the
so
first
weird.
their first touchdown.
And then we used him twice on the 4th down.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That did not work.
Well, it was
out
big- it
well.
was
I
big third, and
I
we
was
used
so
one. I
frustrated.
know.
Me and you were so frustrated
Yeah.
with those 4th downs.
It's like, why are you running it straight up the middle?
with Burkhead,
With
nonetheless. Like,
didn't
respect
go
to Burkhead,
anywhere.
but,
Like, sneak it or give it to Devlin
Yeah, it
or
was
throw
like
it.
4th and inches, and they're running it up. They're doing like a draw play
Yeah.
with Burkhead. Like, what? Anyway, all right, score predictions.
Score prediction. I've been saying this all week. 28-24. Pats,
Okay.
of course.
Give me 1 second.
I think it'll definitely be close.
Yeah,
We've
it's
never
always
played.
close. Super Bowls.
I feel like I
especially
don't even
Pats
have
Super
to
Bowls.
say it because
Pats
all the
Super
Pats
Bowls are
Super
always
Bowls are close.
Yeah.
So it'll be close.
And I know that like I really don't want to be nervous. I want it to be a blowout, but like I've been mentally preparing for 2 weeks for it to be the most
yeah,
nerve-wracking.
we'll probably be down in the 4th quarter.
Just based off the AFC Championship, that was complete Super Bowl atmosphere.
Yeah, that was-
like by far.
That was madness.
Oh my God!
That was actually
I was like
madness.
dying watching that.
I think that's what's built up
I
this
got
game
so
so
anxious.
much is the
Yeah.
fact
Yeah.
that that game was
What if it's
crazy.
just a dud and we win by 30?
I mean, I'd be like thrilled.
I'd be ecstatic.
It saved me a
I
lot
wasn't
of
trying to say that like
anxiety.
it would be a bad thing. I was just saying.
Yeah,
that
saved me a
I'd be
lot of
ecstatic.
anxiety. Also, I might have told you guys this. I've promised several people, and I do intend on keeping this. Pats win, rest of February, I'm wearing a Pats jersey every day.
Respect.
Yeah.
So,
What do they lose?
I didn't think about that.
You got to think about that before Sunday.
We'll come up with something.
Fact. Well,
You guys
we
can
gotta
pick
poll
something for me.
The people.
Yeah.
Oh, we got Pull.
Yeah,
What's your score prediction? Did you say? Oh wait.
28-24.
Yours?
That's a Super Bowl.
Yeah.
That's a
49.
classic score.
yeah.
I'm gonna go 37-31.
Wow.
High scoring for a Super Bowl.
I think I'll start slow, but you know,
Fair.
just like that, like the end of the game, it just went back and forth way fast. I think.
I'm gonna go 27-24. Gieskowski wins it.
Oh,
And a double. Yeah.
do you guys?
Just like the greatest show on turf.
That's why I went
If-
37. I didn't go 38 because I was saying overtime touchdown.
Yeah. If it comes down to we're watching the game together. If it comes down to a Gostowski field goal, I am like
I remember
don't
last
think I'll
year.
be able to look.
You know,
Lock
you
your
would leave
ears
the
if
room
you're
every
listening.
time we left the room, Josh.
Lock your
Every
ears
time
if
we
you're
left the
listening,
room.
But if it comes down to that, there might be poop in my pants.
That's I would rather have.
Yo, you got me sweating.
I'm already in an anxiety attack right now. I'm just thinking about it.
I can't think about
We gotta
Gostowski
leave. We
kicking
gotta
the
leave.
field
We
goal.
gotta leave.
that would be crazy. That would be
Oh my
crazy.
God. All right. Anything else?
No, go Pats.
Go Pats.
Go Pats, baby.
Tom Brady.
It's gonna be great.
Okay, I don't know if we stressed this enough, but no matter what happens on Sunday, Tom Brady is the greatest quarterback of all time.
Yeah.
Ever.
And Bill Belichick's the Vince Lombardi Trophy should be renamed the Bill Belichick Trophy.
You know what I've been listening. This might sound a little cocky, and it's not meant to come off as cocky. I'm just trying to get prepared. In my car in the morning, I found a playlist on Spotify of a bunch of Gillette Stadium songs.
You know, send me the link. Yo, send me the
I
link.
will.
Send me that link.
I've the entire week starting Monday. I've been running through all of them.
Okay.
They're awesome.
Yeah, their playlist.
I just shuffle them, and every time I don't really know a song, I just skip it.
Right.
And so, shit, what was I gonna say?
We'll cut that.
cut
was
Yeah.
really bad.
Oh yeah, we'll cut that. So one of the songs is the music that they play when the trophy walks
trophies
through.
walk out.
It's like dun, 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 dun.
Yeah.
So I've been listening to that.
Long days.
Is that what I was singing?
I've been working the railroad.
Yeah, so I've been listening to that.
Away.
Hopefully I'll get to hear it on Sunday
Fact.
around like 10.
Nah,
I just
11.
didn't. I hate to say this, but like last year, it was like it ended, and then immediately everyone was like, everyone's out of the house.
Yeah, last
Yeah.
year I left their house without saying anything to anyone. I don't even think I might have said thank you to you.
Yeah, but it was quick. And I was just
I
like,
think I was like in tears for like 5 minutes.
like
said
it was
thank
like
you and left.
at peaking here to like here in about like.
Well, because
minute
coming
and a half.
back. Tom
What more
had
could you
500
want?
yards.
What more could you want?
five-
Those his stats are crazy.
If
See,
he won
I will
that
never
game-
get over the fact
if
that
he- if we
every
won that game-
single Super Bowl, every Super Bowl that we lost was because of another player on offense other than Brady
Or the defense.
or a super
Dude,
defense.
Because
if
Brady
we
left-
win that Super Bowl, that goes down as one of the greatest quarterback performances in a Super Bowl in history.
Yeah,
500 yards. How many touchdowns do you have? 4?
I think so.
I'm sorry, but I didn't look at any stats because I can't think about the game.
That's what I was going to ask. From last year's Super Bowl, have
Nope.
either of you watched a
Nope.
single highlight?
Nope.
I haven't seen a single highlight since.
And I don't
I tried to
want
watch.
Not even that dumb.
Listen to this.
That
Listen to this.
dumb
Listen to this.
Philly special.
this.
I hate that play.
Listen to this.
Hate
I
it.
tried to watch the first quarter this week.
Why would you torture
Oh
yourself?
my God.
I couldn't do it. I saw Eric Rowe get like absolutely
Torched.
like torn up, and I was like, you know what, this isn't really good
Probably
for
is
me.
not the best idea. Just watching Malcolm.
I can't
Butler
do it.
sit on
But
the
if
sidelines.
I'm gonna say this, if we win, we're gonna have to sit down and watch it and film it on unscripted.
Yeah.
Because it'd want to be entertaining, and two, there's a lot of controversial plays that you would actually flip out at. Like that actually happened. Like,
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay.
We gotta wrap it up.
Now we'll wrap it up. Let me just. I just really want to say one thing.
Yes, of course.
Here on Unscripted. Oh, sorry, hold on. Let's fix this. Here on Unscripted, we are big proponents of free speech and the First Amendment. However, there comes a time in every human's life where they feel the need to dictate what other people can and can't say. Now, if I was making the laws on speech, I don't know why. If you're listening to this, I don't know why. I would make it illegal to talk about the parade before the game has been won.
Yeah.
I would make it a federal offense.
Yeah, you've been a huge. You yell at people. You yell at people.
I don't think you guys were in that lunchroom, but yesterday I went up to the table. It was like I was just on the top of my mind because I went up to the table and I was like, if you hear anyone say anything about a parade, you tell them to.
Yeah.
And
Cut that part. But yeah.
100%. I can't stand that.
I hate to be
so annoying.
stereotyping.
Just watch the game.
But like,
worry about
it's
the
a lot of
rest
girls.
later.
Yeah,
but
no,
guys do say it. Guys say it. I'm not trying to be sexist, but
It's like-
guys do say it.
It's a lot of girls. For the most part.
It's both.
It's both.
But
No,
let
Let's
me
accept
say
that.
this.
Right to the community.
Let me say this. So, me and my dad were having a conversation the other day because I was talking to him about how people often say something and then they say the word but. And then it just, like, my dad was like, yeah, I hate the word but because you say the word but and it negates everything you said before. Like, in that sentence, you say the word but, it takes away everything you just said.
That's very true.
Yeah, so it's like
that.
As an example, not to jinx anything, but
Oh, dude.
I can't
Hey,
wait.
no,
to go.
don't finish it.
I'm
Don't,
not
I
gonna
hate
finish
it.
Like,
It's like even
not to jinx anything, but let me just jinx everything that I possibly could.
yeah, by saying but in that scenario, you're insinuating that you don't care about the first part of the sentence,
Right.
and you really just care about the second
It's
part.
honestly like but is a blinder. It divides the two parts of the sentence and whitewashes the first half, so it doesn't even matter, and then it's just the second part. Like, but don't talk about
It grinds my gears.
after Sunday. And if you want to talk about the parade then, even if we lose, go to LA and go to that damn parade if you want that parade. So
if
You want to skip school? Just stay at home.